you just don't make enough money to save, to advance your life, to change your life, one of the things that he suggests, well, it's three things he suggests. Negotiate a raise, which I'm not going to talk about that because not everybody is in a salary earning job or a position where they can. But that is, he goes into detail on how you can do that most effectively in here. You can get a higher paying job, which obviously you're just going to have to go look for a higher paying job, or you can do freelance work. The reason I want to focus on this is because a lot of people overlook this, but everybody has the opportunity to do freelance work, and it does not have to involve social media. It does not have to involve anything uncomfortable. We just all have a skill set that if we really needed to make extra money, we could. So I want to talk about that. One of the best ways to earn is to start freelancing. A simple example is becoming an Uber driver, but go deeper. Think about what skills or interests you have that others could use. You don't necessarily have to have a technical skill. Babysitting is an example of freelancing, and it pays very well. That's why I say don't think typical stuff, right? Because typically we go to, oh, Uber, oh, DoorDash, oh, this. And I told y'all that can be very lucrative, but I don't recommend anybody do that for a long period of time because you're going to pay more wear and tear on your car and in gas and expenses than you're actually going to end up earning. That's just my opinion. So if you have some free time at home, you can sign up to be a virtual assistant on sites like Upwork. Now, granted, some of this is going to take a little bit of groundwork and you're not going to get paid immediately, but we have to remove ourselves from that way of thinking because typically when we work a job, we're used to getting paid for the hours worked. But with freelance, sometimes it's a little bit different. Sometimes it's not pay per hour. Sometimes it's paid per delivery of the skill set. So when you embrace the idea that you can earn more, one of the biggest surprises you'll discover is that you already possess skills others would pay for and you've never even realized it. In my business, we built an entire course around this called Earn 1K, and I absolutely love highlighting the different ideas that my students turned into profitable businesses. For example, one of my readers, Ben, loves to dance. Throughout our Earn 1K course, he learned how to turn that skill into a business of teaching men how to dance. Soon after he launched his business, Good Morning America called to feature him. And sometimes this is what I talk about too. Like sometimes you have to do the thing and just be confident that it's going to work and keep going. And there's Julia, a caricature artist who was charging $8 per hour to draw faces. We showed her how to turn that into a six-figure business. There are thousands of other possibilities, even one as simple as tutoring and dog walking. Remember, busy people want others to help them with their lives. A great place to start is the job section on Craigslist. If you have an expertise in something, reach out to companies who might need someone like you. For example, when I was in high school, I emailed 50 websites from different industries that looked interesting but had poor marketing and copywriting. Guess what he did? He offered to help them. So you just have to be creative, and that's one of the things that I want to highlight. I don't have a blueprint for everybody, but I think that this is something that you should consider if you're not making enough money. This is coming from I Will Teach You to Be Rich.